This is another one of those baking tries where nothing went according to plan. I'm making some dairy-free, gluten-free, chocolate-covered truffles. I'm gonna start with two different kinds. The first one is an Oreo with cream cheese and butter, and you basically just blend that up, put it in the processor, shape it, and then cover it with chocolate. And then the second one that I'll be doing is peanut butter and some crushed up Chex, basically to have peanut butter and some crunch, and then that will also be covered in chocolate. And I've got two more that I'll be doing that are a little bit more like a cookie filling. But let's start with the Oreos. Pretty much just put all of your Oreos in there. It says 24 for the recipe that I was looking at. So each of these, for the gluten-free ones, Oreos are also dairy-free. So for these, it is 10 per sleeve. I'll just go ahead and do 30. Use all of the package here. Half of the package. So 4 ounces cream cheese. I have the Daya dairy-free. So since I did more Oreos, I'll do a little more than half. And it should give like a Oreo cheesecake type of filling. There we go there. So we left probably about just under a third of this package. And some dairy-free butter. It is 2 tablespoons. We'll be generous with this. Now we process it. Here we go, we've got our Oreo filling. I'm going to actually put this in a bowl and then put that in the fridge. Next is our peanut butter one. So I've got peanut butter, creamy because that's the kind I wanted. Okay, for this one, the way we're going to mix it is I'm gonna pour the rice Chex in the bag here. We are doing the full thing of peanut butter. Gibbo. We might need to add more cereal at the end, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, there is our jar of peanut butter into the bag. We need a cup of powdered sugar for this also. Okay, that's not a full cup, but I didn't want to make a mess. There we go. That should take care of the rest. And then some more butter. And for this one, it is 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna add some more cereal on top. Seal your bag. And mix it up. Okay, it's not mixing as well as I hoped it would. Peanut butter is fully just sticking to one side, and then the powdered sugar is just dry on the other side. I just keep the bag open and try this way. See, just powdered sugar and peanut butter sides. Well, we've added the full bag of cereal now. I'm gonna have to get in there with my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands first. Put this in the fridge also. Now on to our cookie fillings. We're going to do a red velvet cookie dough, and then we'll also do a pumpkin cookie dough. We'll start with the red velvet, and that is 2/3 cup of flour. Half cup granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of butter. So this is a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna go 3 or 4 tablespoons. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of oat milk. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Half a tablespoon of red food dye for the red velvet. Tablespoon of cocoa powder. 1 tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons. I have a 1/2 teaspoon, so 6 of these. And we also just want a pinch of salt. Then let's mix it. The recipe does call for softened butter. Mine wasn't quite softened yet. So that's taken some time to mix in. It's all like mixed in really well. I'm just seeing chunks of butter. It is not red, so I'm gonna add a little more red. Right now it's really just brown. I think the cocoa powder overpowered the food dye. Red velvet is ready. I'm gonna set this to the side and get working on our pumpkin. Pumpkin, we need 1.5 cups of flour this time. 1 cup of brown sugar. A 1/2 cup of pumpkin, so we'll do about half of this. 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. We want a little more salt again. And then you want some pumpkin pie spice, which is a little allspice. That's also allspice. A little cloves. A lot of cinnamon. And that'll be good. I'll mix it up with my pumpkin spoon. I also need a 1/4 cup of butter. Now we have pumpkin also. Everything's ready to go. We just need to get some chocolate melted. Okay, I've got my dairy-free white chocolate and dark chocolate. So I've got some water going underneath them, heating up, and then that will help the chocolate melt. White chocolate is already going pretty good. Heat it until it melts. Then I'll start rolling the balls on. Dark chocolate is getting close. I've got my Oreo balls here, and those are going to be with the white chocolate. These aren't very stiff or solid. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Because I don't want to get Oreo all in the chocolate, because I need to use it for the pumpkin one as well. So we'll start with this. See what it ends up like. Yeah, this isn't quite working out. Okay, dark chocolate is also ready. How do I want to do this? Maybe I am gonna dip it and then, yeah, I'm gonna do that and just be fine with some Oreo left in. I did try and make balls out of the peanut butter that I had, and it is just crumbling and falling apart. I think I did way too much cereal, so I think I'll have to figure something else out with that. Now these into the fridge. Pumpkin is also feeling a little wet. So pumpkin is probably too wet to pick up. So we will cover it and hope it runs down the edges. Yeah, I don't even think I can do what I did like with the Oreos to pick it up. These might just be topped instead of fully dipped and rolled around in there. I'm trying to think what I can do with the peanut butter ones. I think I'm gonna have to lay those flat on a pan and kind of coat the top of those, and maybe the chocolate will help bind it together. This is another one of those baking tries where nothing went according to plan. And in the fridge. Time for red velvet. This one actually feels more like cookie dough. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did, but we'll do it with the white chocolate for our red velvet. I really had such prettier plans because I was gonna do this, then I was going to melt some more white chocolate, use some red food dye to make it more red, and then drizzle it over the top. Here we are, into the fridge for these. Okay, I'm gonna dump all this out and flatten it all. And then we'll pour the rest of the chocolate on top. And there we go. Put this in the fridge and then come back and we'll be able to try it later. It's been a few hours since these got put in the fridge. I've got my 4 here. Obviously, you would want to let them sit longer and more ball-shaped before putting any chocolate on them. Start with our red velvet cookie here. Try this first. Oh, hang on, bib out. Okay, red velvet tastes like red velvet, white chocolate. It's really good. It is just definitely not a truffle. These are no longer truffles. These are just chocolate covered desserts. That one, start with an 8 out of 10 for taste. Pumpkin. Here's the pumpkin. Definitely still very soft and pumpkin-y. I think I like the red velvet one more. Still good though. I'll give this one a 7. Now the peanut butter one, obviously I could not form into a ball at all. but let's give it a try. That one, go back to another 8. And our big Oreo guy here. This one was the most ball-shaped and I feel like has the highest potential. I think it's slightly better than the other ones. Probably not fully a 9, so 8.5, I guess. Definitely the most what I was going for, but overall really good. Let me know what else I should try.